Hi guys, let us understand today how to make a sublet, a first sublet. So just try to make one form and we'll enter the name. So my sublet will receive this name and say hello. Okay. Now I just say here new project, dynamic web project. Okay. You need to install Java E Eclipse for this. Give a name here, say first Servlet or hello world Servlet, whatever you want. Servlet version we are using 2.4, and then I say next here, next, and finish it. Now here inside this first servlet we are having a babe content which is a root folder. Now here I have a Java resource, there is a source here. If I go to the babe inf, we are having leave and babe.xml. Here in babe content we'll make a one HTML page, say HTML file, and I just give a name here and I say index.html. Okay, and I say finish. Now in the index.html we have got this portion. Here I will say form. I'll make a form here and action equal to something I can give here, get me or say disp. Okay, here I say method equal to post, method equal to I can give here post. Okay, close it. Inside the form we'll make one input type text, type equal to text, name equal to say it is a t1. Okay, and here I'll close it. This time I'll enter, say enter name. This message will come, and then I'll have a button also. So input type submit, say value equal to, just say click. Click here. Okay, and then I say like this. Okay, so we have created two field here. One is the text box and second is the button, right? Once I click on the button it will go to the disk. Action is disk, right? Now come to here, we are having babe.xml. This is our deployment descriptor file where we are having welcome file list. Now here what we'll do, first of all we'll make one sublet. So before making sublet, let us go to the source and say new package, and here I say com.example. Okay, finish it. Now in this package I'll make a sublet new, and here I'll say sublet. Okay, sublet what class? Say here hello world. Okay, hello world sublet. Class name is the hello world, right? Super class is the HTTP sublet. Source folder it will create there, right? Next. Now it is asking that do you have any initial parameters? So you can specify here URL mapping, how you want to get this. So I can say I want to retrieve this sublet by the name of disk. Okay, and then say next and finish it. Okay, finish. Now you can see in my babe.xml some code has been added automatically, right? What code? You can see here sublet and sublet mapping. So here let us say remove this descriptions, I don't need that, and display name you can remove, let us say this only. So we are saying I have a servlet hello world, we can give any name, say this is my h1, right? And the class name is what? Hello world, com.example.hello world. This is the class which we have here, right? We are giving a fully qualified class name, and that h1 can be invoked through disp. So my URL pattern is what? Disp. So if I say disp, action is disp, this h1 will call. H1 means this sublet, right? So here index.html it is saying what action is what? Disp. So once I click, it will go to the disp here, and then it will look for the babe.xml URL pattern, that if this means what I have to do. So babe.xml server will look this deployment descriptor file and look this URL pattern whether it is there or not. It is saying there is h1 sublet. Now h1 sublet is what? This is my sublet. So it will go to this sublet, right? Now here in this we have written method equal to post. So if we have written method post, it will call doPost method. This method will invoke here. Okay, understood. So here we are using sublet. We are having hello world sublet, right? It is extending this HTTP sublet. Now this is a package where we have this is a constructor doGet doPost method. So you can write your code here. Okay. It is generating error. I hope it is just missing some library sublet API.jar. Yeah. We are not having sublet API.jar here. So what we can do, we can just say right click and say build path, configure build path. Then go to the libraries and say add external jar. Okay. You are having a jar file in a Tomcat location where you have installed, like you can go to the program files and sorry, F drive, Apache Solver Foundation. No. So where I can have, we'll go to the program files here. Yes. So here or any Tomcat location you can go Tomcat folder. If you go to the leave, there you will find sublet API.jar. Just say open and then OK. It is gone. All the errors are gone, right? Because we have added the API here. If you can see the library here, sublet API.jar, this jar file is having java x.sublet, right? All the interfaces and classes are here, sublet interface, sublet config, sublet context, right? If you go to the sublet HTTP, you are having cookies, HTTP sublet, HTTP session, all these things are there, right? Okay, so this is the jar file which we have added, right? Now here we have to write the code in a doPost method, right? These all things are not required since it is automatically generated, so you can keep it here. Now you can write what here? Just write down here that string, okay, s equal to request dot get parameter. Okay, what kind of request? So here we'll say t1. I have a one field in my HTML page. What field? t1, right? Name equal to t1. So this text box having name t1. Now here we are looking the value in that text box. What is the value in that text box? Okay. So string s equal to request dot get parameter. It has come to s now, right? Now we want to send message. So I need to use a print line here. So I have to obtain first. So there is a print writer. Okay, you can say auth equal to response dot get writer. Okay, response dot get writer. You can import this class here. It is in IO package, so just import it here, print writer. Okay, and then I can use this auth object to send some response to client. So auth dot print line, what you want. So I want to display message, welcome. So whatever the name he will enter along with the welcome, and let us say S. So if I enter Tom, the message will be welcome Tom. Okay, let us try to deploy this project on Tomcat server 6. So right click and then say here run as run on server. Select Apache Tomcat 6 version. Next. Now you can browse the location I have in a H drive, my computer, H drive, program files, Apache 6, Tomcat 6. Okay, selected this location. Now next, and then say finish, deploy this one, right? Okay, so it is just deploying. Before deploying, it will start the server. Server has been started, and you can see this enter name, the form is coming here, right? So automatically this index page has been rendered by default, because in the deployment descriptor we have written welcome file list. What is the welcome file? First page of this application. So I am saying index.html. If this file is not available, just check for this file. If this file is not available, check this, and then this means just I have a few other files also, right? So okay, now come back here in this. If I enter here Tom, okay, I say click here, what we are getting? Welcome Tom. The message coming, right? So here we have written the code and the message coming. Now suppose whole code, if I write here, say copy, and I write here also in the doGet method also. Okay, the same code I have written in doGet. Okay, now you just check it out here first. If I go to here, refresh it, and I say click here, what we are getting here in the URL disp, just disp is coming, right? Because we have used here post, method equal to post. If I say method equal to post, the value which we are entering, it will not go along with like URL as a URL, it will go along with request object. But once I say here get, if I say get, okay, save it now. So if I say get, what will happen? It will go to the servlet and it will call doGet method. And see the difference. The difference is here only. In the URL you will find the difference. So just go back and refresh it here, and then say Zeri, right? And click here. So okay, message coming welcome Jerry, but can you notice this URL? What is that? Disp. The action is the disp, and it is saying question mark t1 equal to Jerry. So whatever the value you are entering, it is coming, it is going along with URL. So if you are having a get method, then it will concatenate your URL. Okay. And if you are having a post, this will not come. Only the action name will appear here, right? So it is safe. Post method is better than get, right? If let us say you're not using any method, by default here it will be get. Okay, by default here it will get. just refresh it and I say here John. Okay, click here. Now you can see it is not coming because I have used post here. So I have written the code in both get and post. So as per the method get, it will call doGet method. If I post, it will call doPost method from the servlet, right? So that's all about understanding the basic servlet concept.